guys, welcome. This is your general reading for the collective of Virgo, Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus. It's your 2025 Love Tarot forecast, so we're looking ahead to next year. Good for Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, as I said. If you're here as a cross watcher, that's okay. The intention is for the sun sign, though, so take it as it resonates for you. This is not one that is easily reversible, but crazier things have happened. So what I'm going to do is jump in with Prairie Majesty Oracle. This is a deck that gives you a word for the year, a totem, and a question or a thought to ponder. So let's see what message comes through for you, Virgo. B. B-E. Your word for the year is B. Your totem is the bison. And your question to ponder is, how can I know myself as absolute? Well, that's some hermit language, right? How can I know myself as absolute and just be? Be like the bison, Virgo. As of the earth we are. Yes. So that's a powerful, like it's a variation on a theme of I am, I be. So that is your word. That is your totem. Where am I going? I didn't even grab your decks. What is wrong with me today? So here we go. What I'm going to do is, it's a different spread. We're looking at something that you need to release, that you do not want to carry forward out of 2024 into 2025. Something that is a card that represents the energy of the year. Something that's coming toward you that you cannot see. Something that you need to actively explore for 2025. A big lesson you'll be learning. And then what's available to you in your next highest timeline. So that's the spread. I'll go through it and then we'll go back through with clarifiers for the details and the nuances. Here we go. So what you're releasing is maybe some confusion, maybe a preoccupation with all your options, and a little bit of perhaps a touch of fantasy where we get lost in some illusion and delusion and fantasy, right? This is the year that we're going to be really planted. And so let's see. Wow. 5 of Pentacles. Well, the year isn't going to be about devalued energy. It's going to be about getting our stability. So consider that the energies can come through reversed. Yes, something coming toward you that you cannot see. A beautiful partnership, a romantic partnership. And you are to explore your beliefs around commitment, what it looks like, what it means to you, what the construct is for you. Yeah, the vows we make and take, and what you hold sacred. You know, so everybody has a different take on themes around conventional committed relationships. So being that something's coming toward you, the whole year is going to be, you know, where do you get stability from? And your sense of worth and value in a relationship. So you need to, it's coming at you, so you want to be prepared for, like, I also see the Hierophant as our responsibilities to someone that we are committed to. So that is something for you to explore. The big lesson here, right, it's about establishing the game rules. Are we on the same page? Do we see it the same way? Are we invested at the beginning, and therefore we can build a solid foundation upon which we grow a relationship that is committed for the long haul? I love this for you. So this is a card of cooperation, co-creation, being on the same page at the same time. In your next highest timeline, we're not meeting with resistance. That is not the message that you're getting in a higher timeline. It's taking a stand. It's asserting yourself. It's saying, yeah, no more of this. I know my worth and value now, and I will not be devalued. So I'm seeing something where you become more assertive in your next highest timeline. So let's take a look and see what we're releasing. 7 of Cups. I feel like there's this energy around some potential mixed messages, miscommunications, timing of a reconciliation maybe, or someone that you were hoping would come back around and return, and it just hasn't happened. Maybe waiting for the communication around it, and just all the havoc that has wreaked on you emotionally. You gotta let it go. Okay? Whether it's just poor timing or whether it's just not in the cards, meaning, right, the universe has a bigger plan. And so, you know, it's not fated to be in this, whatever connection this is referring to. So you want to let it go. All right? Cannot carry it forward with you into 2025. And if you're watching this, you know what that's about. If that doesn't speak to you, then this may not be your reading. So let's see this 5 of Pentacles as a theme for 2025. It's getting back your sense of security and stability. Yes, taking a stand for that. Rising up somehow here. Maybe, oh wow. I feel 2 things coming from you here. This Temperance energy is that energy of, I don't want to go with the flow. I don't want to go with the flow. I want to face what's not sustainable here. So this whole year is about pulling out brick by brick what's not sustainable, so that some new form, like there's sometimes the Tower is an awakening card. It's designed to get your attention. Notice it's coming from the bottom of the deck. So it's not like the whole year is a Tower moment. It is a reference to your awareness that something is unstable, and you rising up to say, yeah, and I'm not going to wait for it to all fall apart. I'm asserting myself. I'm taking a stand for. I'm resisting the energy that says I just have to settle for less than. No, 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 no. So I do feel it's a challenging year in that you're going to have to be more proactive than reactive. And I'm going to read to you this Tower energy. For those of you who are new, I'm so happy you landed here. The cards from the bottom of the deck are usually something you can't see because it's like in your unconscious awareness, or it's in your person's unconscious awareness, or it's playing out behind the scenes. But in any event, I like to show it to you so you're aware that there are things that are not seen that are still need to be factored in. So sometimes the Tower is a bit like a volcano. Right? It destroys the status quo, but also builds up something new and more powerful. That's how and that was offered by someone in the comments, and I really like it and appreciate it, and I think it's appropriate here because it's destroying status quo that up till now, maybe you've been going with the flow. I'm seeing you in 2025 saying, yeah, no, the going with the flow has gotten me devalued, rejected, and abandoned. That is not going to happen in 2025. So I'm seeing that 5 of Pentacles more reversed, getting your stability back. And for some of you, it's going to be in every aspect of your life, not just in matters of the heart. But that's primarily what we're talking about here. Okay, you're letting go of the fantasy of somebody coming back. The timing isn't right. The communication hasn't yielded anything that you can kind of count on. And maybe it's just not in the cards. Okay, let that go. Reclaim your stability. taking a stand, not just going with the flow. It's not working. And what then comes toward you that you cannot see in 2025 is a legitimate partner here. Right? Because you have some path clearing to do, Virgo, for yourself. This is for you. So that this can come on your path. Something more, new and more powerful. A partnership that can offer you that happily ever after. And then there's no hesitation. And look what comes through from the bottom of the deck. Yep. Something where the approach to commitment is a no-brainer. It's not even a second thought for this person. And so that's what you need to explore is this the kind of commitment I had in mind? What does it mean to me? Is this what I want? Yeah. It's going to come up quick, fast, in a hurry. Unexpected. The Fool is Uranus, the planet, the Great Awakener. Expect the unexpected. Anything can happen and probably will. You won't see it coming, but it's going to be a partnership that can literally kind of come up out of nowhere. So you want to be exploring for yourself your feelings about like a conventional committed relationship. King of Pentacles, there it is, a masculine archetype of a life partner. 4 of Cups and the 9 of Wands. Now, here's the thing. You might find yourself at first feeling like it's too quick, especially if you're here as the Virgo. And so we have this King of Pentacles. You're exploring energies of, in the 4 of Cups, a potential for a missed opportunity, right? If I don't act, will I miss an opportunity? And the 9 of Wands from the bottom of the deck is that sense inside of, well, I'm going to persevere. I'm not going to throw in the towel. I'm not going to give up too quick. I'm going to stay in this. I'm going to persevere. I like the 9 of Wands. Can be a little exhausting, but it suggests that you're not a quitter. That maybe everything isn't checking every single box, Virgo. Okay? This is somebody who wants to put it on lock, wants to take you off the market, wants to offer you their version of happily ever after, and you're going to have to actively explore this person and how they foot the bill for you. And if I'm a Virgo, so I know, once upon a time I had a checklist, and, I'm older now, I'm wiser now. I understand that even though I had my checklist and all the boxes were checked, it still didn't last. And there are other things that we don't always factor in that are important. Yeah. So you're going to have to stay in that struggle to understand, well, if I don't consider this person, might I miss a really beautiful opportunity here? Because Spirit's going to be handing you an Ace of Cups. And you're looking at the 3 like, yeah, but are there certain things that are missing that I really want in a partner? And in it, right? It's a crapshoot. So I think you're going to get to that point. And the big lesson is, on what do we agree on? Where are we co-creating? What is it we're building? And so I like that that's the big lesson. Big lesson. Divine Feminine, King of Cups, 3 of Wands. What you're manifesting, what you're co-creating together, Divine Feminine. And the one who loves you. Okay. So the big lesson is about what's to come. It's unseen. It's from the bottom of the deck. It's part of the, the magic of it. As long as you're, working with spirit here, your divine counterpart, and the divine, all working together to co-create something magical and yet to come. So the big lesson is it's not always about checking off all the boxes. Sometimes, if you have someone who has a deep well, a deep reservoir of love for you, that's going to have to account for a lot of the little boxes that aren't being ticked off exactly. As long as the love is there and there's passion, yeah. Not everything is perfect, Virgo, I hate to tell you. That's the news of the day. So then let's see, in your next highest timeline, we have the Seven of Wands. Oh, interesting. Magician, Ace of Swords, Three of Cups. So it feels like in your next highest timeline, we've got this from your assertion that you're going to be working on all year long, that assertion, and not the Temperance card, just so we're clear, is of the higher mind. It's a higher octave of Sagittarian energy. It is spiritual wisdom. And yes, it is kind of a go with the flow card, but it's more about self-control and restraint. And what I'm saying to you here is your need to assert yourself will sort of use that spiritual wisdom, but isn't really going to opt in for just going with the flow. You'll be restrained in terms of, tempering your energy and not being explosive necessarily, but more asserting yourself so you don't have the explosive breakdown of all systems in your life. This is the year you get back on your feet. You feel some sense of self, validation, vindication if necessary. You're ridding yourself of things that have kept bringing you down. So when I take that Seven of Wands and I take it into your next highest timeline, you're manifesting some kind of insight or epiphany, something that brings you back out into the social world even. Brings you more awareness of what's true for you. So we have the Three of Cups from the bottom of the deck. I'm feeling almost as if I want to say to you that this person who comes into this partnership, that comes into your world, is among friends. Is someone you may know, or comes through a friend, or is a friend. And that may be part of your struggle, because in the Four of Cups, you're looking at the Three of Cups. Spirit's handing you the Ace, saying this is the one, and you're kind of looking past it. And that's why I'm seeing this Three of Cups here as maybe you, in your next highest timeline, all that assertion, all that, like, I know what I want now and I'm not going to settle, and and then you go, oh, oh, wow, I see it, I get it. And it's from this energy playing out behind the scenes in a social setting, among friends, where you're safe and don't have to, right? Where you don't have to struggle, where you're valued already. So that's the timeline jump for you, is into something that's already there, but almost as if you've been sort of not really, I know this is going to sound really weird. If you've been sort of the laid back one, or the less visible person, in 2025, you sort of leap to a front and center role in your social setting, whether it's among friends or family members or among work associates, whatever. And I feel almost like I'm picking up on someone who's this partnership, this soulmate that comes on your path unexpectedly in 2025 that turns into a potential long-term committed partner, life partner. You don't see it coming, but you may know them through social or work situation. And that's where you kind of go, huh? There's a little bit of a disconnect, but you'll have to explore it and not throw in the towel real quick. See what I'm saying? So that the big lesson will be, well, are we on the same page? Are we cooperating, co-creating? Is this something where, because this is another card that can be about friends. So that's why I'm feeling like something morphs here and you go in the next highest timeline, I freaking manifested this. And then there's this, oh, because I asserted myself and I drew it to me from out of friends or something social and supportive. That's what I'm seeing. Wow. Okay. So 2025 is looking bright for you, Virgo. And I am doing an extended just so that you understand what that is going to look like. For some of you, we want to look and see, is there someone coming back from the past? It's very possible this could be somebody coming back from the past. So I'm going to do that spread. And is this someone new? When I say someone new, it can be somebody that you know, but you have not been romantically linked with. So, or it could be somebody brand new that you don't know at all and that you meet through friends or you meet just randomly because of the Fool. So that's the extended and the links are below. The first link is a membership. That's one that renews every month. The second one is just this extended. And the third one is the all access pass to everything. So that's below. Also, before I give you the astrology here, if you've enjoyed this reading, if you've been watching me for a little while, have not yet done so, please do subscribe below. That's always my ask. That's our energetic exchange. I appreciate you so much. End of November was a little bumpy. I did the Mercury retrograde readings for you. They were not well received for some reason. I don't know. Then I did the new moon in Sagittarius reading, and that didn't get a lot of views either. And could be a Thanksgiving thing. I'm not sure. And I did the December 2024 monthly energy update. Please do watch that. December is a huge month astrologically. Guys, watch it. It's time-stamped. I do the tarot spread, and then after that, I go through all the astrology and show you through the tarot spread, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, where these things are occurring so that you understand when you're bumping up against crap in your relationships, why it's happening, so that you don't think you're losing your mind. That's why I do it. So please go back and watch those readings if you missed them. They were just uploaded a couple days ago, okay? That's what I have for you. Here is the astrology. Wheel of Fortune is Jupiter, rules Sagittarius. Temperance, Sagittarius. Tower is Mars. Mars rules Aries, and Mars is stationing retrograde in the sign of Leo tomorrow on the 6th. And so you're going to feel that, right? Mars retrograde in a fire sign. Wow. The Fool is the planet Uranus, which rules Aquarius. Hierophant is out twice. That's Taurus. King of Pentacles is Taurus. Empress is Venus, rules Taurus and Libra. King of Cups is Scorpio. Magician is Mercury. Mercury is retrograde right now. Rules Virgo and Gemini. And that's what I have for you. Remember, you are Your word is be, and your question is, how can I know myself as absolute? I love that for you. I am headed to the extended. I will see you there in a second. Bye for now.